Vet school is a long and treacherous battle, and just like a soldier, you better make sure that you've prepared all of your guns before heading out to war. So today, I'll be going over the must-have essentials that you'll need for veterinary school. What's poppin', future veterinarians, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Roque, and I'm a fourth-year veterinary student studying in the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. And today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone heading to vet school, the essential tools for survival and success in vet med. Whether you're starting out your journey or already immersed in your studies, these essentials will help you be prepared for any class, exam, or obstacles that come your way. If you want to learn more about animals in vet school, then make sure to boop that subscribe and bell button so that you never miss a video. With that out of the way, let's go over the 14 essentials that you'll need for vet school. So I'll be breaking down this list into 3 categories: the vitals, the clinicals, and the Los Baños. Basically, ang mga kailangan nyo kung mag-aaral kayo sa UPLB. So first, let's start with the vitals. These are the absolute necessities for any vet student studying wherever in the world, regardless of country, budget, or year level. So in order to bring your essentials around, you'll need a trusty old backpack. This will be your best buddy throughout your years in the veterinary degree, so it's best to invest in a good one. I personally got this North Face backpack, mainly because it's water resistant, got this massive 40-liter storage capacity, and has a bunch of useful pockets and straps. Not the cheapest one by any stretch, but something that I thought was worth investing in. Next up is another obvious one: stationery. I won't be going into the specifics of what exactly I have, but you better make sure that you have some pens, pencils, highlighters, yellow pad, and all the rest. Especially since you're probably gonna be losing majority of them. And if you've already made it to vet school, I'm pretty damn sure that you've already got most of these essentials. So these go in here. Now, regardless of what year you're currently in, you'll need a gadget to work on all of your submissions. Now, if your classes are still being held remotely, then I would highly recommend getting an iPad with the Apple Pencil, because honestly, not much other devices can combat this note-taking ability of the iPad. But as we resume to face-to-face classes, I honestly think that all you really need is a good handy laptop. Not only will this be your main driver for all of your outputs, but the convenience and efficiency of typing down your notes in class is really unmatched. I personally use a MacBook Air, but honestly, any other laptop should be able to do the job. Next up, we have the calendar or planner. Vet school can really feel like everything is happening everywhere all at once, so it's absolutely vital to keep track of all the due dates, exams, and classes. Now, I personally use Google Calendar mainly because of the convenience of it syncing through multiple devices, but if you're more of an analog person, then a trusty old planner should be able to do the job. What matters is that you actually use it past the first week. And the last vital tool is the vitality of life itself: water. So make sure to pack a water jug so that you stay hydrated throughout the hectic schedules of vet med. Now, I personally use this 2-liter big boy from Hydro Flask, mainly because my campus doesn't really offer free water, and I'm a thirsty boy. And this is primarily why I got this North Face backpack, because it can fit my best friend. Now let's move on to the clinical list. These are the items that you'll be needing once you're doing your rotations, practicals, and more. So if you're a freshie, you probably won't be needing these items, but it doesn't hurt to learn about what you'll eventually need to buy. First up, we have the good old stethoscope. A trustworthy stet is a must-have for any type of clinician. Now, I personally use a Littmann pediatric stethoscope because I have an interest in exotics, but honestly, any other Littmann should be able to do the job. These are not cheap, but evaluating the cardiovascular health of a patient is something that you'll be doing for the rest of your career. So best to invest in the good one. The next essential would be to carry around a digital thermometer. This handy tool allows you to assess the body temperature of an animal to help determine whether they have a fever or not. And most clinics will supply these, but it doesn't hurt to have your own in your backpack. I personally got mine for less than 500 in Lazada, and it's a purchase that I'll never forget. Another must-have is the right apparel. The vet profession is a messy job, and you best be suited up for the task. Your wardrobe should have a pretty decent rotation of scrubs, lab gown, lab gloves, boots, so that you're prepared for any rotation or class that comes heading your way. The next key essential: flashcards. Now, I'm part of the active recall cult, and it's mainly because I firmly believe that this is the best study method for memorization. Now, I use Anki for the same reason why I use Google Calendar, multi-device integration. So I won't ever have to worry about leaving my cards at home or not being able to access it because worst case scenario, I have it right on my phone. But regardless of which form you use, I firmly believe that every vet student should be using flashcards so that you never forget what you learned. Just like you shouldn't forget to hit that like and subscribe for more animal and vet med content. And lastly, we have the dissection kit. Now, I personally don't have one yet because I haven't taken any surgery classes and my anatomy classes were held online, but I do believe that every vet student should have a set that they can trust. Now, this list is for my repa peeps that will be heading to UPLB this coming school year. Pumapasok ako sa LB ever since 2022, and there are a list of items that I believe that you should bring if you're heading towards this campus. First would be nameplate and uniform. Here at the College of Vet Med, some classes and exams require you to wear our uniform and have a nameplate on it. You can ask your student council member for the design para pwede ka na magpagawa sa tailor nyo. As for the nameplate, oftentimes your batch will have it done by bulk. Kaya abangan nyo na ang batch GC para makipagsabay na kayo. Next up would be alcohol. Di yung tower sa tres to ha. I mean yung legit na rubbing alcohol. Bihira lang ang hand soap sa campus, kaya magdala kayo ng alcohol. Kasi medyo yak naman kung jumebs ka tapos tubig lang ang ginagamit nyo. Now on the topic of cleanliness, next would be tissue and wet wipes. Katulad lang ng hand soap, bihira lang talaga may tissue sa mga banyo. Kaya make sure to bring your own supply. Your orifices will thank me later. And this goes right in there. Come on, you're embarrassing me. And lastly, we have the trusty old payong. Honestly, ang weather sa LB ay parang air mats na nagbe-menopause. Bipolar. Minsan bumabagyo, tapos bigla na lang, nasa impyerno ka na. Sobrang init. So make sure to pack an umbrella because you'll be doing a lot of walking. And there you have it, my list of must-have essentials for vet school. Remember, these tools are not just items, but investments in your education and future career. Whether it's a reliable stethoscope or a well-organized planner, each essential plays a role in your journey to becoming a successful student and eventually veterinarian. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content to help you thrive in vet school. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces!